Hello, hello, hello. This is Angela with Dogwood Paper Arts, and I'm back again today. Can you believe it? Thank you, Diane, for contacting me. That was very sweet of you. And I thought maybe I'd show you some stuff I picked up at an estate sale about a week ago. I don't think I've made a video since then, other than yesterday. I picked up this book 3 for grade 3 in series number 2, first edition. Whew. An intermediate manual containing the basic principles of the Rice system of business penmanship. So I thought this was pretty cool. Would make a great inserts for journals. Let's see, when was it published? Oh, 1937. So I couldn't scan anything, but I can definitely use them as areas to place pockets or just for viewing. I wonder. See, like that's a whole, maybe a whole page there. So then they could be on both sides, see? There's, and then you could fold this up like this and make a little tuck spot in a envelope. Let's have a look at that. Let's see what it does. Oh, my dog, I alarmed her with my silly voice. I know some people are thinking, oh no, she's destroying that really cool antique book. It'll be okay. It will have new life in a journal. So there's that. Be careful if you do this with a knife like I'm doing. It's probably a giant no-no in my husband's eyes because I'm always stabbing myself with my knives and cutting my fingers. And okay, let's have a peek. Well, that page has a nice little piece on it. So if this was our page, our extra page, gosh, I sure need to make some coffee dyed papers, guys. I really wanted to show you how to do that. I just don't have so much time right now. Haven't even had time to watch videos. So if this was our page and we put this between two of them, like this, then we could fold this piece up and on that side, and then fold it up on this side. And I brought it in just a little bit so that if I had to cut my pages down at all, then I don't know if this will even work. I haven't used it in forever. But we could put this like this. You know what I think I'll do is reinforce this by gluing this little piece down just slightly. It's a little crooked. That's okay. First one, well, you know, we can mess up the first one. Oh, that is a mess. Let me open that back up. Let me do it a different way. Ah! Okay. Move this for a minute. Come over here. Okay, so we can fix that. Find a piece of scrap paper. And let's cut it with this. My dog is going crazy. She thinks my husband is going somewhere without her. He went out to the garage without her. Poor thing. Okay, so if we did it like this, gave it kind of a raggedy edge there, and we fold it over this way. And then we figure out about where we would need that. And then we even it up. There's always a way to fix something. So see there? We just straighten it out. Okay. So now let's glue that on. That will reinforce that edge. Dresses it up a little bit too. And I'm just going to line it up on these letters right over there on that side. There we go. So that actually did a pretty nice job there. This one I think I'll try to fold nicely. You could fold it in or out, it wouldn't matter. And I'm still crooked. So let's see if this piece will work. Nope. But it will if I use this one. Okay. So if you can't get a paper to fold straight, you see there's a way to fix it. That's still a little bit crooked, but we're going to go with it. Going to bring that side all the way down. Well, that's pretty close. Kind of decorates the edge just a little bit. Still a little crooked. It'll be okay. We don't care about the inside. So there's that one. And let's re-glue this one because that glue was kind of drying up there. There we go. Look at that. Very nice. And then if we wanted to decorate it, or if we wanted to do some advertising for red lead, we could just insert a little card in there. And put that in there. I don't advertise for red lead, just so you know. I just really love the products for sure. So the other thing you might have to do if this is not really secure is to put a piece of washi tape on the spine area to help hold it. But there you go. So that makes a really nice little pocket. I love it. Cool. So let's see what else I got. I got this Surety Building Corporation from Phoenix, Arizona. And inside of it was this. 1887. Isn't that beautiful? So I'll probably scan that and put it on my site. I don't know the age on this. Could look it up, I suppose. I'm sure this building is listed in Phoenix. All kinds of buildings. Just very neat. This is a more common that we see now. 50 style, I suppose. So anyway, I got this. I thought it could be used. I thought the cover could be used, and just all kinds of things. I got this Think and Do to accompany friends and neighbors, the basic reader. And 1946, 1947. But I thought this would be fun to use as pages in a journal. Let's find its middle. I'll bet it's stapled too. Ah, not there. Oh, there it is. Can't do it that way. Back to this. And you would probably have to reinforce this if you use the pages, because this is certainly, it feels like a machine done stapling job. How cute, that elephant. We'll get there. Just want to make sure I drop these in the garbage so that my kitty doesn't get one, or my dog. Okay, so let's have a look here. We have the Ever Never game. And a normal piece of paper is, for our journals, about this size. So if we went to the middle, then that would waste those papers. But what could we do? We're using that as our center line. What to do with paper? So we know it's going to be, what, 8.5. But we're just going to run it right there. Doesn't really like cutting up that old paper. cut a little bit off the edge there, that's fine. So that gives us this page. Let's see what happens here. His first birthday. But, you know, here's another really cool page. And then you could take these little pieces. And once again, let's fold the edge over to strengthen it up. Because it's quite a fragile paper, actually. So I'm just going to fold that over. And fold it down. Then I'm going to come back to this piece of paper. And right here, I'm going to glue this on 3 sides. And let's see, right about there. There's one. We've got a pocket there now. So let's go over here and put this one on. Oh, that's a big bottom piece. And I think we'll have the little piggy showing on this one. Fold that over. You can see the paper just kind of cracks. It's quite old, in the 1940s, so. Of course, now, if we were talking our ages, that would be young, right? And then, once again, let's, oh, you can't do it that way. It's this going to have to stick out this way. Well, I don't like that, so I'm going to cover that little piece with this, just to dress it up a little bit too, and to definitely show that it's got an edge on it. If I put it on the other way, it'll be upside down, won't it? So I'm just going to put this over the edge here. Just like that. Clip off that little piece. This is just using a piece of scrap paper I had in my drawer there. Sorry, little piggy, I gotta cover you up. Oh, I could have put him that way, but it was folded wrong. So we'll go this way. Okay. Or we could leave that page showing because somebody might want to read it. So there we go. Now we have another page, don't we? But I can see that this probably would need something on it, just because it's right on the edge there, and it matches the color below it. So perhaps we would want to put something on there as well. Let's put it on here. Cut that little piece off. We'll save that. And then, I don't know, maybe about that wide. You know, it doesn't have to be too wide. And then the words will read sideways on that, on this little scrap paper, but that's okay. Here's my dog. She's moaning. Ooh. Silly dog. So there we go. Now we've decorated our pages just a little bit. So now we have this insert in here. Let's put it in the middle. And then we have this one here. So we would flip our pages. And here we have a pocket. And the center. And that. Very cool. Very neat. And then of course we have this extra piece, which could be done similar to this. It could just go over and then come over like this. And we will fold that. A little crooked, but we'll fold it, you know. And then we'll put a little bit on the side. Whoops. And make a little tuck spot here. So, oh boy, that paper does not want to stick together. It's old paper. It says, hey, I don't like that. And then we'll fold this one. This. Oh, cute little bunny. Oh, the bear was so much cuter. I love bears. Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. Goodbye, little bear. Maybe I'll see you again. Okay, so using up our old pieces and using the whole page, we've now made a nice little tuck spot to go on another page. These are tea-dyed papers. I cannot remember who I bought them from, but I do love them. So let's put that here. And then add that there. So I kind of feel like it needs a little something right there, don't you think? Oh, I'm not even inking, you guys. If I was inking, I wouldn't have to think about that, would I? My ink is dry. But it does feel like it needs something right there, doesn't it? So we could use a different color if we wanted. We don't have to use Distress. But it's here, so let's use it. can see, this old paper doesn't want to stick together too well. So it might have to be reinforced clear around the edge. But that gives us another great idea for our book. I don't know if we're making a book, but if we were. And we could put a little thumb hole in that. That would help to show where the pocket is. Same way on these others. So, what else do I have? Let me get my cutting board out of the way. So that was that one. Friends and neighbors, think and do. And of course, it's just full of all kinds of things. Now, this would be a great one to put in, wouldn't it? The other thing I got was this. A cash book, and inside it has all kinds of receipts. Citizens radio license. So that would be a good thing to put in somebody's journal you're going to send out to somebody. Here is a part to a TV. And an old carbon copy thingy. Just scratch paper, names, things that can be put right into the book as they are. I like the idea of the pages being ripped and torn and stuff like that. Oh, my dog. This is terrible, but my dog has terrible gas. So they could be put in just like this, or they could be folded up and just put in. But I thought that some of this could be used. Here's just some receipts. And how would you use a receipt in a book? Well, let's once again take out the staple. And we have a nice big receipt right here. So let's use that. And perhaps we would, hang on, I gotta get another piece of paper. Looks like we're making a little journal here, doesn't it? We'd put it like this. And where did I put the receipt? So your receipt could just go like this, or like this. Whichever way you want to put it. Now, if it's this way and you wrote on this part, that would be okay. But if you were to turn it this way, and you have this part on the outside, then you have a place to write on the inside that's a little more private. And on the outside here, what could you do? You know, we could put one of these on here that we cut out, yes, that we made yesterday. So let's just cut this little girl, angel, doll out. This was, if you watch my video that I filmed earlier, it will show you that the red lead stamps. I think what I might try to do is post 3 days a week for now, while I'm having to fulfill an obligation to the Genealogy Society. Just feel like it's really necessary. I don't want to just dump on them, you know, dump and have them seeking out help. So, let not your heart be troubled. Okay. So here we go. Now we have the little girl. And I'd stamped off on the back of it too. So let's put her down here. Oh, how cute she is. Oh my goodness. And then let's find some words. And I think we'll and it's okay if it's a little crooked and wonky. We like crooked and wonky. She would have been better if I had gone around her with some ink, I think. Ink, I think I inked. So you could go top or bottom, whatever you think. Let's put it here. I like it right down here. It's right where your eyes would immediately read it. Walk gently through this world. Everything is waiting for you. And you could color in your stamps too, of course. And then you have this side of it. Perhaps we should put something there. Perhaps the bunny. Let's take the bunny out of here. Giant fussy cut around that bunny. Just cut all the way down to there. And I think what I might do here is use this on the bottom of the bunny. Right about there. And then I think I'll fussy tear around the bunny just to give him some more, you know, fuzziness to his picture. Let's go clear down here. Tear off just a little bit on some of it. And right around that ear, I just need to nip some with my fingernail. There we go. Now he looks like an old bunny, doesn't he? So there's a lot of things you can do with this stuff. There we go. There we are. So now we have a little girl and blank pages and just a little tuck spot and another one. And you could put something on the back here, another little pocket if you wanted, all kinds of things. So there's that one. Now let's see if there's anything else interesting in here. Oh, to all our valued customers. Here is that. Oh, look at this. Convention snaps. Well, now why couldn't we just use that right in there as a page? Here we go. Look at that. You're just a dial away. Magnavox. Let's use that. Okay. And then what was this one? Oh, it's TV stuff. He was a TV repairman. Now we could use this envelope like it is and fold it over. We could use it on here like this. We'd have a tuck spot back there. And if we opened it up at the top, there'd be one there and then just a little tuck spot there. So there is that. Just a piece of paper that was in there, an old piece of paper with a number on it. It could be used. Some more electronic stuff. It's more things that could be used this direction. Look at that. Now here's a little bigger envelope with writing and stuff on it. Could go around. Or it could become the edge of as a flip. If you wanted to save the window, then you'd put it down lower and glue the bottom after you cut it off. And so there's that. That's kind of a cool thing. So there's that. More receipts. And some of this would just be nice pages to use in the journals. Like this one's not hardly written on. What a great page. I think we'll just tear it this way. And we'll put that over there. And put that one over there. And I think that it could just go sideways in there. And I think because it's so thin, we could almost just fold it back as a short writing spot. Or we could leave it longer, but it's so see-through. It would definitely have to get folded in or cut off. So perhaps we would just cut this one off. And it leaves a nice little writing spot inside the journal. Save that. And let's see, what else do I have? Okay. So here's that paper. Like I said, these could just get folded up and put in a pocket inside. That would be kind of cool. Oh, there was this. I just thought this was really neat. 1911. Isn't that nice? So I'll scan that. And I got this. This is 1919, so if there's things in here that I can scan, I definitely will. Like this picture would be good. I have to, you know, double check. But even if I couldn't, just putting it in the book itself, you know, will be a great find for whoever gets the journal. Here's an old tintype. Thought that could go in. Easter greetings, my Valentine, Happy New Year. Just a pretty little cards. This one could just be put in. And then you could cover that with something there. This is Willimatic thread, best for sewing machines, 6-cord spool cotton. And this one was just a little card about God. This one is another dressmaker's card. Here's a picture of some brothers, maybe. I thought that would be good inside the journal. Here's some ladies. And another postcard, another Easter card. This one's super thick. Happy New Year. Just an old card. Now I thought this could just, oh, it's the 10 Commandments. Oh my goodness, how about that? I thought it was a card, but it's just a little piece of heavy. I thought this was very neat. And of course, these came as a pair. And then a peaceful Easter. It's just a little hanging thing. And let's see. Now these I thought were interesting. Let me put my knife away so I don't jab myself. Fruit farming scenes. These are American colonies. Compton source materials. So I thought they could just be used in a journal, in the envelope as well. But they have the American colonies. This one is Farm and City, 1933. But these would make a great insert in there. They're thick enough to be pockets. A harbor in the port city. Scenes on some special farms. Farm implements and machinery. And plan of an ideal farmstead. Cool. Got our house over here, our barn, our big garden, our fruit trees, our orchards. Here's residences in the city and in the town. Important farm buildings. Oops, upside down. And then we have the American colonies. And good and bad city housing. I think it'll be and home industries in the colonies. And land transportation. Anyway, it's just some old pictures. Here's some old trains, machinery, an airplane view of a planned city, land transportation, more trains, life in an American colony, all kinds of them. Anyway, I thought they could be cut out and used as pockets and such in the... Oh, and look at these ladies. They could be cut out. But like these, this would be kind of a neat one in a men's journal. Llama, camel, donkey, elephant. Anyway, that was what I got at this estate sale that I went to, and this one goes clear through. So just wanted to share that with you, and a few little ideas of what you could do with your estate sale finds. Some of the older stuff I have will be scanned, and then I don't know, there's so much you can do with things. So anyway, that's all the time I have for today, so I'm going to let you go, and I hope you enjoyed this. It was just a quick little, what can I do with my estate sale papers? And so there's just a few little ideas. Of course, there's a lot more you could do with them. You could get fancier and fold pages and all kinds of things, especially with that children's book, this one, because you could do that fancy fold where you fold these in and stuff like that, like this. And then what else could you do? So then it would have to get folded up right about there, I would think. So let's do that. Then we would cut this little piece out, just at a slight little angle on each side. There we go. And then could come back up this way. And this one would go this way. And camera. And then this piece would get folded in like this, and this one would go this way, So now what do we have? Well, we have some interesting pockets is what we have. So let's see, we wouldn't have to glue it over there, but we might want to fold this over here and glue this one down. We could leave it open and have an opening there. But by gluing it down, it makes it that much stronger to have a little pocket right there. And then we'll need to do this one. And you would probably want to reinforce this pocket because you can tell it's quite fragile. So that one definitely would need to be reinforced with something. Maybe some washi tape or something like that. So let's fold this one over. Like this, and then glue the bottom down. So we have a little tuck spot, and we have some little pockets, and I think maybe washi tape along that top there would help, just to make that a little bit stronger. But then we've got some nice little pages there. Could go like that. I wouldn't want to do that. But I don't know. I think we would want to glue this down. Like that. Hang on. Now that I've got you here, well, let's finish up. Let's fold another piece of paper. Now that my brain is thinking about making this into a nice big pocket. So, we would have this, like this, and this would get glued down to here, right along here, here. We would want to glue this one closed. So right at the bottom, right there. Then let's go over here. And I must have glued that one down. So we have that. And that. And we would glue that down. There we go. And it's okay if that sticks out a little bit. We can always put lace along the edge or a ruffle, and that would strengthen it up. But it definitely would have to strengthen that edge of the paper up because it's pretty weak. This side's okay, but that gives you a little tuck spot here, here, and then we made this into a full pocket. So it's got a pocket there. And we would put that right there. So we have the beginning of a journal made from all the junk I found. Not all the junk, but some of the things I found at the estate sale. And I think that will work out very nicely. So there's all kinds of things you can do with estate sale finds, and you know, just depends on what you want to do and what you find, and you know, how much you want to spend. I usually seek out paper items, as you can see, and I'll go around and around and around looking at things, and I'll tell you, if you keep going, you do find all the paper stuff, and pretty soon you have a great big handful of paper stuff. So, and then of course I found some things for my son, and my one son that collects cameras. So I got him a couple of old cameras. So anyway, that is all I have for today. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. So come on back. Bye-bye.